So you know how you only remember, or I don't know if you, but in my case, part of my dream I remember and part of it I don't remember. So leading up into this part, I can't understand why, like what was the impetus driving me, But apparently, somebody was getting played with and manipulated or something, and it was something they wanted somebody to stand up for them or something like that, and it pissed me off. Right, I can't tell you what it is because I can't remember. But the guy we got together, and he pointed him out, and he was like, "You know what? On second thought, I don't want you to do anything." He was like, "Yeah, I forgive him. Let him go, right? Let whatever, right?" And I was like, "Are you okay?" And then I was like gonna be like, "Okay, I'm not gonna do anything." And then he changed his mind, right? So he was like, on second thought, I want you to get them bad. Like, I want you to punish them bad. And I was like, okay, you have my word. And I marched off. And then I heard somebody be like, hoo, 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 like, hoo, hoo. You know what I mean? Like, have, like, because it was kind of ham-fisted, Like, you have my word. And I don't know why I said that. And then I went over to confront, and I don't know why I was cool with it. There was three of them. There was one of me. And for some reason, I think I'm going to come out on top or whatever. And he was sitting down, and he had like the wide brim, and he's sitting down, and he can't see anything. So I'm walking past, and I stopped, and I'm like, and then I recognized him. Like, I stopped and looked like this. And then I was like, went on, like, kept walking as if nothing happened. So he was like, like, and two more guys came over. He's not gonna let me get away with fucking stopping mid stride and turning around and then walking. So these guys must have been asshole or something they did that was really like pissing off, but I can't remember. So they started following me, and I wanted them to think I was like a chump, like I'm running, So like when they were both like on it, you know what I mean? They were both like persistent, and then one of them caught up to me, and I don't know, he's saying something, but fucking, you know how in dreams you can't move your arms and legs, you can't do anything. Like I actually kicked the fuck out of the wall and woke up, and I have a scab on my toe. And it was like weird because that was the first time I kicked the guy's face in the dream, but then my foot hit the wall and I woke up. And so I was like so happy that I actually got off on the guy. Because like in a dream, you're not even able to fucking move. And as for bravery, I don't know, because you can be in some nightmares and like be cool with it. Apparently, like there's have been some nightmares where I wasn't even tripping, and I knew it was a nightmare. Like, I know this is a nightmare, but I was just like, cool, whatever. Doesn't mean you're brave. It's just a weird thing about nightmares. Like, I'm just sitting, like one of the worst nightmare I have was fucking a simple thing such as I was sitting on a chair, and they started stacking up. So now I'm sitting on a chair that's way up high, and like you're afraid to move in any direction or any at all, even though sooner or later you realize you got to start like unassing some of these chairs. You got to make a move to like climb around and crawl down. And I'm thinking about like you're gonna survive, but you're not gonna start, and you're gonna sit up here for like another 3 hours, just sick to your stomach, just like in vertigo, or you're gonna start trying to climb down. Or I mean, I've had a nightmare like I keep like, okay, it started off as something as simple as playing a guitar, and I don't know how to play guitar, but in a dream you're just like whatever sound you want to hear. whatever creativity that you want to listen to, you can just think it and it'll play like your hand or something. So somebody came over to me and they were listening to me playing guitar. Like they were listening to what I want to hear. And so I ended up booking a concert. And other dreams keep happening that I keep like having this concert, like I'm supposed to perform soon and I don't know how to play ukulele. Like I can play for like 20 seconds, 30 seconds and make it sound like a musical thing happened. Very rarely have I been able to play like 3, 4, 5 minute songs straight through, and it's an accident. And most of the time, I'm just over and over again making mistakes, start over, make mistakes, start over every 5, 10 seconds. So I'm just gonna get up there and like keep making mistakes and starting over, and the crowd is supposed to get into it. And I don't know how to play, and fucking, it's a reoccurring dream. It's like I have 3 or 4 or 5 more dreams left before the deadline. It's kind of like the same thing that happens with I don't want to say it because people think that she did well, but she have all these like help and shit. But I'm talking about he won't face me. Like he's scared to debate, and then he plans 3, and you almost didn't even get 1. Okay, and then the one that they had, she wanted to have unmuted mics, right? So she had an unmuted mic. So the debate that they had was not the debate they agreed to, because at first they wanted unmuted mics, in a previous debate, and then they changed the rule and he was against it and he wanted the unmuted mic. This time they had a debate. The last time they had a debate and it was muted mics. And this next time, then they said we want unmuted mics, and they were against it. So either way, they were against it. But when it happened, her mic wasn't muted. So I guess they muted Trump's mic and didn't mute her mic or something like that. So if you have to cheat in every different way possible and change rules, even something arbitrary when you don't even know why they want to change the rules, it only matters that they're saying is that you can't fucking handle it. You're not ready to rock. You're not ready to rock and roll, no matter what the choice is. Then if they change it and then you come out and you rock and roll and you handle yourself, you never did. And then they change the rules again arbitrarily to say that you can't handle it. So what the fuck are we going to act like they're ever going to stop for? Why would we ever act like they would ever stop and go straight and go like good faith, right? And go forward in good faith argumentation. Why would you think they would ever do that? They'll probably produce a rotted out corpse before they would ever do that. But that's only popping. That's all that ever claim to think is a good thing. That's all you would ever sort of like get behind it and be like, yeah, I'm down with the fairness. It's like